video is focusing more on what's going on lately in the world, especially in Nigeria. There is a lot of rape case going on, and just some comments I am seeing from some people, a lot of ignorant comment from some people, and it's just sad.
Welcome back to my channel, Ogidi Maswin. Thanks for tuning in. Hope you enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share. And God bless.
Hello guys, welcome back. The topic for today is about the topic rape. I did a video already on rape with my friend Sanam, just a generalized video. So this video is focusing more on what's going on lately in the world, especially in Nigeria. There is a lot of rape case going on, and just some comments I am seeing from some people, a lot of ignorant comment from some people, and it's just sad. It's really sad to think that in 2020 a lot of people, especially with the amount of resources that's out there for people to educate themselves on issues like this, but then they choose to remain ignorant. They choose to be stupid. Literally, they choose to be dumb. And justice needs to be served. Like, justice. And it's I'm filled with a lot of anger and a lot of rage because I'm Nigerian. I'm from Nigeria. I'm based in Canada right now, but it doesn't change the fact that I'm Nigerian. I will always be Nigerian. I'll always be Nigerian. And anything that affects Nigeria affects me, regardless of if I'm in the country or not. And especially if it's something that's affecting young women, young girls, not even women, young girls, like age 12, age 11, age 9. That's something that affects me too, because I'm a woman. I was once a young girl, and I have a young daughter too. I think just to talk about this topic again, because it is clear that people are dumb. Like, people You guys know the age of consent for a girl in Nigeria, like sexual consent, is 11 years old. 11 years old. What does an 11-year-old girl know about consenting, giving a consent for sex? I understand that Nigeria is not just fully Christian, which is understandable. It's half Christian, half Muslim. I get that. But still, there are other countries out there that are Islamic country, and I'm pretty sure their age of consent for sexual activity for a girl, it's not 11. Nigeria, come on, we have to do better. We really have to do better. There is a lot of assault, not even rape, a lot of assault going on with children in Nigeria, all over the world. Like, even Nigerians that are not in Nigeria, they take this mentality to wherever they go to, and they continue to act the way they do. I really did not want to get personal in this video and use myself as an example, but I feel like I need to, in order for a lot of people to understand that this is something that happens a lot, and this is something that needs to be addressed. This is something that the government of Nigeria, and I understand that it's not only Nigeria this is going on in, there are other countries too in Africa that this is going on in. So us again, as black people, us again, as a nation, as an African nation, needs to come together and stand together and do better and stand together for justice for our females, for young girls that are being assaulted, they're being raped and then killed too, beat up. The mentality of a lot of men in the African community is just so messed up that I honestly don't even know if it can be fixed, but something needs to be done to fix it. Something needs to be done for them to realize that there's a lot of stuff fellow men are doing that cannot be justified. How can you say a girl getting raped is her fault? What does an 11-year-old know that you can say that it's her fault for her being raped? What does a 9-year-old girl know that you're saying that it's her fault for being raped? Oh, it's a fault for a girl that's in church studying to be raped. It's her fault that she's in church in the house of the Lord studying. Oh, you guys are so lucky that God is so merciful now. You guys are so lucky it's not back in the days, because he would have striked all this foolish men down right there and then. How dare you go into the house of the Lord and rape a girl? How dare you? Do you not have a conscience? Are you not scared of the Lord? Growing up in Nigeria, I believe I was probably, I want to say, I don't remember, I'm not going to lie, but based on when I came to Canada, because this happened before I came to Canada, and I came to Canada when I was 11 years old. So based on before I came to Canada, I'm guessing I was probably around 8-9 years old. My mom then, she was in Canada, she was in Nigeria, but she was building a house in Nigeria right beside my grandpa's house there. And the workers, I remember vividly the workers, one of the worker called me, and because usually the workers, they'll either call like me or my sister or the kids in the neighborhood to help them to go get stuff, like say go buy water or go buy snacks or go buy food, right? So one of them called me in an completed building. No, you had too much. It's enough. Go eat. Go drink where's your water? I don't know where you go. Look for your water. One of them called me and he gave me 50 naira. And mind you, 50 naira then for a 9-year-old is big money. Okay, it's not a small money. And I remember then there was a doll I wanted to buy from the market, and the doll was 50 naira. So he gave me the 50 naira, and then in my head I thought he was gonna say, oh, go buy me water or go buy me food from Mama Poops or something. But then he goes, take off your skirt. And I'm pretty sure this is like a 27-year-old man telling a 9-year-old girl to take off her skirt after giving her 50 naira. And then I was like, no, I'm not doing that. Because honestly, then as a child, all I could think of was God. Honestly, that's all I could think of, and I did not want to do that. So I told him, no, I'm not gonna take down my skirt. He's like, come on now, just do it. You do it, the 50 naira is yours. I looked at the 50 naira and all I could think of was the doll I wanted to buy for 50 naira. But then something inside of me was like, no, don't do it. So I said no. So I dropped the 50 naira so quick and I ran out of the uncompleted building. Now, imagine that story went a different way. Imagine if I was so desperate for that doll and I actually put down my skirt. Only God knows what he would have done to me. Assaulted me, raped me, beat me up, even killed me eventually. But I never said anything to anybody about what happened. Didn't tell my grandma, didn't tell my sister, didn't tell my uncles. Definitely didn't tell my uncles because they would have killed him. Didn't tell anybody. And then it wasn't that like I was scared to tell anyone, because as a child then I was like, who will believe me? Would they probably blame me? Because of so many things that's going on, that the blame is usually put on the victim, and I didn't want that to happen to me. So instead I choose to carry that with me till today, till now, me sharing this with people. And why am I sharing this? I'm not sharing this for anyone to feel sorry for me. Please do not feel sorry for me. I am sharing this because this is an issue that is still going on after how many years? I was freaking 8 or 9 then, and I'm freaking gonna be 25 this year. This is over a decade, and this is an issue that's still going on, that people, we as a black community, we as Africans need to address. We as Africans need to put our foot down to say enough is enough. You're so desperate to have sex that you want to have sex with a child? And this is one of many stories that has happened to me. I'm not gonna go in details with the other stories because I personally don't want to. Maybe one day I would, but right now I'm not going to. But yet, all the different experience that happened to me did not tell a soul. I kept it to myself because again, I did not want to be a victim of blame. I did not want anyone to blame me and tell me, oh, it is because of how you dress. Oh, it is because of how you walk. Oh, it is because you bend like this. Or oh, it is because you didn't stand up straight. Or oh, it is because of you are a girl. Literally, because all the example, all the problem they're saying it is literally goes back to say it is because I am a girl. It is because I am a female. Are you happy? Because everything I could hear, every excuses everyone is making for rape, for assault, for females being murdered, is saying because they are a female, because they are a girl. How are we within our own race, within our own community, looking down on the female, looking down on females, looking down on girls, looking down and saying, oh, you could have done better, or oh, you shouldn't have done this, instead of addressing the issue, instead of saying that this man needs to stop, instead of saying that justice needs to be done for all this injustice that are being done to all these females. How many females need to lose their life before the government know that, okay, we need to set in stone a strict law saying if anyone rapes any female, any girl, assault any female, any girl, this is what will happen, instead of blaming the victim, because that's what's being done 95% of the time, or even not 99% of the time. The victims are being blamed. And that is one reason why I never said anything about anything that happened to me, because I refuse to be a victim that is blamed, and I will never be a victim that is blamed. And I will continue to fight for justice. I will continue to make as much videos as I can, sign as much petition as I can to make this topic of rape for everyone to be on the same page, because everybody's not on the same page of this topic of rape. There's always one person or so blaming the female for something that's going on, and it only takes that one person to blame the victim, just that one person, for all the other stupid people to stand up and say, yes, it's true, it's your fault. It is my fault that I'm a female. It is my fault that I have breasts. It is my fault that I have ass. It is my fault that I have a nice shape. It is my fault that I'm in the church studying. It is my fault. But it is not the rapist's fault for being disgusting, for raping little girls, for assaulting little girls and then killing them. This is a fight that I will keep on fighting until I can fight no more. Thank you guys for watching my video. I will be putting the link below of the petition to sign for the age consent of girls in Nigeria, that it's 11 for them to change that. I'll be putting the link below. Please, as many people as possible, sign this. And if anyone knows any other movement that's going on in related to rape, it doesn't have to be only in Nigeria, it doesn't only have to be in Africa, please let me know. I would love to be involved in it. Thank you so much guys for tuning in to my channel. Again, my name is Wumi, and this is Ogidi Imaswe. Like, comment, subscribe, share, and stay blessed. I love you all. Bye.